Hey, COVID-11. Hey, how you doing? Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, y'all. Whoo, y'all. Hey, Tracy Warner. Hey, Bill. Good afternoon, because I know it's after 12. It's after 12. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Jacqueline. Look, good afternoon. I keep saying good morning. Yeah, my mind's all played. Y'all, I had such a hectic day yesterday. And it went on all into 3 o'clock in the morning. I had such a hectic day yesterday that I didn't have no resolution. Man, I just will tell you guys all about it. Before we get started, guys, when we get enough people in here, we all gonna say good morning. Yes, that's why I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. This is our Thursday morning check in. And let me tell you, I need it like no other. I need it, y'all. I need it. I need it. I need it. Because my Wednesday was hectic all the way up until 3 o'clock Thursday morning. I had a hectic situation going on, okay? It was just too much for me. But yes. Oh, Tracy in the Bahamas. Okay, girl. Do you live there or you on vacation? Do you live there or you on vacation? Um, Good morning, Penny. Oh, you live. Oh, how beautiful. How beautiful. How beautiful. So, guys, let's get the thumbs up. 33 people. We're going to do 10 likes. And let's go ahead. We're going to get straight into this because I'm not going to be able to stay on long because I got some stuff I got to do. These people is in my house. I got some stuff I gotta do, but I just wanted to come in and give my Thursday morning check in because after yesterday, I really need this check in. Um, I just really need this check in because it's like I just had a hectic day. My day was so hectic yesterday that I didn't realize I missed Bible study. And to my girl, Living Life United um, asked me about Bible study. That's like 1 o'clock in the morning. And I finally saw the message, and so I ended up missing Bible study because I had so much going on yesterday. I was tired and I forgot and everything. Um, We'd like to thank God for waking us up, spend another day with our family and friends, because that alarm clock didn't wake you up. He did. Can I get an amen? Amen. Amen. So I don't know who else had a hectic Wednesday. My hump day was very hectic, but I got through it with positive thoughts and just like, okay, everything gonna be okay. But it now is moving on to Thursday, and I'm still dealing with Wednesday issue into Thursday. So yeah, so it was just like, so I missed yesterday, and I told you guys anytime I miss a morning check-in, it's just not, I'm missing it. It's a good reason to be missing it, okay? So I missed yesterday check-in because I had so much going on. I ended up with a flood. I had a flood in my home yesterday. Started from my kitchen sink, which is over. It was just backed up. Water just coming up out my kitchen sink. Water, I forgot to Oh, I forgot to put my do not disturb on, so I'm reading comments from other notifications. So I had water just coming up out my kitchen sink, not just any water. It was like hot water coming up from my kitchen sink, and it was just flowing all behind my stove and from the stove up underneath the walls, coming into the living room and the hallway, my linen closet. It was just a whole hot mess. And then when I finally put the emergency in for them to come out, it took them about maybe 30 minutes to get here, tell them that you got water coming up out your sink, non-stop water. I mean, at one point, like it stopped, and then it was like, Okay, it stopped. Maybe no more water coming up. But I be waiting on them to come. But next thing you know, water start coming up again. So I just had an overflow of my kitchen towel messed. I mean, everything so messed up. And then the cleanup afterwards. And then get this, they did what they did, and they told me what the issue was, but they didn't finish. They had to come. They coming back today. I can't use my kitchen. They're coming back today. In the midst of them coming back today, I'm in the bathroom. I hear something dripping. So I'm like, what's that dripping? Something dripping. I'm in the bathroom door, but I hear it in the hallway. Something is dripping. So at first, I had some wet towels that we had to wash that we did, but yesterday I thought maybe something was going on with the towels I had sitting there that was going into the wash, going into the laundry. I said, "Oh, this must be the towels." But how can towels drip? They in a pile on the floor. So I'm wondering. So I opened the bathroom door, got the bathroom. I see all this puddle of water in my hallway. This is 8 o'clock at night. I see all this puddle of water in the hallway. No, my laundry not owe me. People owe me. They got a laundry. So some apartments have washers and dryers. Unfortunately, when I got to move in here, they didn't have any units available that had washers and dryers. But all the buildings got washers and dryers in the building, and certain apartments got washers and dryers in their apartments. And so I didn't turn the whole white light on, and I'm glad I didn't. So I said, look up the fixture, the whole light, the fixture had water coming out of it, dripping all around that pile of water flow. I said, what is going on? The whole ceiling soaking wet around the ceiling, puff, water coming out the light fixture, puddle on my hallway floor. And it's like 8 o'clock at night. So we dealt with the stuff that day. And then I'm thinking it's the same situation. So I had to I had to put a ticket in for emergency. Okay, this is 8:30, around 8:30, almost 9 o'clock when this happened. They didn't get here. I didn't even think nobody was coming. And then all of a sudden, I had my bedroom door open. I heard my son talk to somebody. Granted, it's 1:30 a.m. in the morning. I put this mercy ticket in because I was thinking electrical fire, water coming through the light, and all this stuff pulling down the walls, puddle on the floor, the light dripping, a puff in the ceiling. So now my hallway has the light fixture's gone. I got a big old cut whole drywall gone, got plastic up in my hallway. So they cut out the ceiling in the hall last night. They were here until 3 o'clock in the morning. Granted, I put the emergency in around 8:30, 9 o'clock when it started happening, and they didn't get here to 1:30 a.m. It's like 1:35, 1:32. I heard my son talk to somebody in the hallway, and he said the maintenance men here, and it's like 1:32 a.m. They didn't leave my house until 3 o'clock. It was just one guy too. He didn't leave at 3 o'clock in the morning, and he asked and said, did you knock on, you go upstairs? I said, no. I told my son, why would go upstairs and knock on somebody's door? First of all, I don't know nobody in this building. Second of all, you don't be knocking on nobody's door who you don't know, regardless water's dripping or not. People crazy. Ain't nobody gonna shoot me or fuss at me. Hey, y'all got water up here going on. So no, I'm sorry. You waited till 1:30 in the morning. You inconveniently go knock on those people's door at 1:30 a.m. and ask them what's going on up here. That's your job. That's what you do. I'm not knocking on nobody's door to ask them nothing. I called y'all because my hallway is getting flooded, coming through electrical and all this other stuff. 2 day, one day, and so, like I said, so he came in. They were here till 3 o'clock in the morning. I probably get to bed to 5:30, 6 o'clock this morning because I was up. Because they was up, and my sons was up, and we was just like, okay. So they did all that. So they all come. They coming back today, and it's after 12 and no one's back here yet today. But yet, I can't use my kitchen, have no water in the kitchen. The hallway has a big old hole with plastic up in it and with a bucket still sitting right there. So I'm just like, if you say you'll be back today for the kitchen and y'all got to do some type of plastering and fixing the light fixture and stuff, and it's already after 12, why ain't nobody been here yet? Rent off was up at 8 or 9 a.m. I'm not calling because there's no water lipping. They said they'd be back today. I guess they got other stuff to do, but no one showed up yet. So now there's two things going on in the apartment. I'm just like, so I end up not going to church. I end up not doing my clothing haul. So I was telling Josh today, we're gonna get the clothing haul today done. I'm just waiting for everybody to show up now. Who gonna show up? The same guy. Well, I guess the same guy, because the same guy that came at 1:30 a.m. was the guy that did everything that yesterday afternoon. I don't know because the people said, "Oh, he came because he came back from people said they had a flood upstairs. He didn't. That's why the hallway situation happened around 8 something last night. He said that they had a flood upstairs. But then the one situation for earlier that day when they snaked and did what they did, he found some seeds in the drain, and he was telling me that it was clogged up, but then there was a growth. Something was growing within the drain in the kitchen, in the pipes within the drain. Something was growing. He said, see this was growing within the drain. I said, I don't have no seed. I said, I put any seeds or anything, rice. I said, I don't put rice down my sink. I throw rice away because rice swell. He said, yeah, because rice swell. But he said it was something growing. It was like something growing in the pipes and that was clogging up. Child. I said, I don't have no seeds. I said, I don't deal with nothing with no seeds or nothing. I said, so I said, the last thing I used, I said, I had some, hey, Tasha, I said, I had some lemon. The last thing I had something deal with seeds was lemon. I said, but I didn't put anything lemon juice. I ain't put no lemon seeds or nothing down the sink or nothing, child. Anyway, they did that. It's supposed to be unclogged, but now they gotta come do something with the pipes, my towel, cut the water off in the kitchen, so I can't use my kitchen. Now my hallway messed up. And yeah, it's just so it was just I was just that's just way I might have needed to did the check in yesterday, but I was flabbergasted. I was all over the place, like you said. And what I would say is that I thought we was gonna have a lot to clean up, but we didn't. They actually did a good job with the wet back cleaning up the water and stuff, which I was so happy with that. So the only thing we really had to do is discard all the towels. We had all the towels we had to put down to soak up the water until they come. Yeah, they do to soak up all the water until they come. So that's the only thing mess we really had to clean. So I was so grateful that we really didn't have to clean up water. We just had to get rid of all the towels that we put down on the floor. So the cleanup was really easy. But because I made sure they wet back everything. I said y'all can wet back the hallways, wet back all this water that was all over the living room. 'Cause it was pouring out from underneath the walls, and I was like, they back. I said, did you back underneath the kitchen sink? Get all the water up. Well, I ain't gotta do nothing. Yes, hello, random life. As we saying, unexpected things, life be life, and so that's why I didn't come yesterday. They're not the all of it. I was just frustrated. I know I could have came live later on in the evening, but I was just frustrated with the whole day, especially when I end up missing I missed church all week. I didn't go to church on Sunday. Yeah, then the water was black. And then at first I was like, it was warm water. Then I was like, dang, it ain't had no smell. But then all of a sudden ended up having like a sewage smell. So I was just spraying Febreze all in the air. And so when they finally get finished today, I'm gonna go in, bleach all my countertops and wipe all my tables down, all my counters down the kitchen, bleach everything, and sweep and bleach them off the floor and light some candles because it was smelling like at first it didn't have a smell, and then all of a sudden, and when he got to doing what he was doing, I was like, it smelled like sewer. It smelled like sewer. Had the back door open. It was just, yeah, yeah. So that's why I come live. So I tell you, anytime I don't come live and do I check in, it's something going on. Yes, I say it's something going on. So if I don't come live, Miss T got something going on. But we here today, y'all so amazing. Let me just say, y'all gave the girls such a great idea. When y'all said y'all wanted to, let us talk about the fact that we couldn't even talk about this yesterday about Tuesday night game. Let's talk about the fact that, yeah, I took pictures. Yes, I did. Let's talk about the fact that Tuesday night was amazing. And like I said, yeah, I knew something was happening. Yes, Tuesday night was amazing. I was going to talk about it yesterday. We had such a good time, man. And y'all don't show up, I'm going to try to be, like I'm trying to be consistent with everything else. Our Tuesday game night, family game night, y'all, internet family game night is gonna be lit from now on. Man, we had a ball. Family Feud is so much fun. I love the good, everybody is very competitive. The good competitiveness between the mods and the non-mods. I love the good trash talking between each other, and just that good time when you're having fun. And we had so much fun on Tuesday. I know I did. Even being the host, I had fun on Tuesday. But you guys had gave me an idea and say, oh, you need to do a hood. You need to do a hood family feud. So guess what? Come Tuesday, we playing family feud, but we playing hood. Me and my cousin last night, I got 33 questions. But you know how our game go. Y'all probably want to get all 33 three hood questions, top answers, and all that stuff. Because we play with the way the game is set up now. The first group get the 15 is the winner. At first I did 10, but to make it go, they said 15. So the first group get the 15 is the winner. So I got over 30 something hood. Y'all, it is so crazy. I got over 30 something hood family feud questions that me and my cousin, in the midst of all this last night going on, I was on the phone with her to about, we did it to about 12 o'clock last night. I think I ended up getting on the phone with her around about 9, and was telling her, because she asked me too. She called me at 9 o'clock to say, and to answer should get extra points. Yeah, top answers should get extra point. And so she called me just like y'all was. She was like, "Where you been at? I've been calling you all day and you ain't answer your phone." I said, "Girl, I was either asleep." In between sleeping, I said I was asleep, and I was dealing with this old water crisis I had going on in my house. And it's so crazy because I said, "Don't that sound familiar?" She said, "Yeah." I said, "So let me find out. Everything happened to you gonna happen to me." Because last week, she live in Atlanta. Last week, she lived in an apartment. She had a water crisis in her house. She called me, and she's still waiting on the people. Then she said, "Because I need to call you, tell when my rent office there." She's still waiting on people to come clean her rugs and all that stuff, because she had a big water spill in her daughter room. Her daughter bed got all messed up. The water was coming through the walls and the ceiling. A pipe or something busted in the wall. Her rug, everything was messed up in her apartment. And so she said she wanted to tell me yesterday, when the people came out to clean the rug, she said the rental office only told them to change the pattern. She told that man, you could change the pattern, but before you leave my house, all these rugs and stuff getting shampooed and clean. And the man did it, but she said that is crazy. The rental office only told him to come in and change the pattern. What about the cleanup and everything? I was like, girl, let me find out. You deal with some water stuff, and now I'm going through the same thing. I said the universe be universe, and what the heck is going on? And so that's when I was telling her about, well, at this point, when I was talking to her, I only had 3 hood questions and answers. So that's when I was telling her about what I wanted to do and do with you guys. And so me and her stayed on the phone. We ended up with 33. Then when my sons came home from work, I was telling them what we was doing. They put their input in, helping us to get answers to some of our questions. So that was a really, that was kind of relief last night of some of the craziness that was going on with the apartment. That gave me a little bit of relief. So always gotta stay ahead of the game with your mind frame, your mental, and stay positive, and don't get too excited about things because things is going to happen. Sometimes stuff happen for reasons we don't know. We get tested in this life, so it's how we handle things that the outcome. How we handle things is the results of the outcome. I didn't want to get flabbergasted. I didn't want to. I didn't do no yelling and screaming at my rental office. I talked to them calmly. They talked to me calmly. Did they move a little bit slow? Yes, but I didn't get frustrated. I didn't fuss them out. I talked to them as if I was there, how I want somebody to talk to me. So I didn't call there all boisterous and angry or nothing. I just put in a ticket, talk to someone, let's just get it done. That's how I felt. Let's just get it done. Even though I was more balling in the inside, but I didn't let that create the tone of what I wanted to get done on the outside. I didn't, because you people doing something for you. And if you create a certain tone or a certain atmosphere, people can read up on that energy. So I didn't want to put no negative energy out because I wanted to get my stuff done. So any situation that we get into, and if you come in and you create a certain tone or you create a negative energy, people could feed off of it just through your body language and your voice, and that may be in a result on how they tend to handle your situation, because it's like, okay, this person talked to me like this is that, and yeah. Yeah, so hey, low life. So yeah, so anytime you're in a situation and you want to get something done, and especially stuff that's out of your control, hey, Miss Tony, make sure that when you do it, you could be balling in the inside. You could be as angry as you want. But when someone doing something, it's just like, don't give off that energy and stuff so you could get what you need to get done. Because a lot of people, I remember back in the day when I used to be on public assistant. Been there, done that. When I used to be on public assistance and you had to go down to the welfare building, they want this, they want that. And the lines be long. You be sitting there for a long time. And I used to watch these women come in there. Some of them coming in with 2 or 3 babies, and because they got little two steppers and stuff. I used to watch these women for years coming to the welfare building. Excuse me, and they used to come in that building with such anger, with such attitude. How can you come in a place that giving you so I never did that. When I was on public assistance, TANF and stuff like that, when I had to go down there to recertify or take papers or do something, any reason why I had to go down there to them, I did not go with an attitude. I went in there, I stood in the line because I had to stand in the line. Now, I might have told other people who I was standing in line with, oh my God, they taking so long. What's taking so long? But when the people call your number or name, they come to the front desk, my attitude always change. Yeah, I'm out in the waiting room with other people and we're all frustrated about the long wait and and all that other stuff, talking to people about the situation, why we always gotta do this, why we always do. Yeah, I'm talking to them about this, but when it's time to call my name or call my number, they'll go up to that front desk and say, hey, I'm here to see so and so. They told me bring this. My attitude changes because it's up to these women and men that's behind this desk to make sure that all your paperwork get done, make sure you get seen, then make sure all your T's are crossed and your I's are dotted. I never took that frustration of waiting out on my social worker and the receptions at the desk. I quickly changed the attitude, but girl, let me tell y'all, some of these women didn't care. They would take that attitude up to the front desk, be back there fussing with their social workers. I mean, it's like, why the aggression? Why so aggressive? Why so mean? Why so hostile? Because these people literally got your life, got your money in their hands. You know, it's up to them whether or not you're gonna get your stuff on time, because they could prolong doing the paperwork. And honey, you think you getting your stuff when you leave about it there, you ain't getting your stuff on time. I mean, I used to always wonder why they come here so bitter and angry and upset. You already know where you going at. You already know what the wait time and stuff be like here. You already know the certain amount of people they don't let certain amount of people in, and then you talk to these people like they ain't got no sense. And then they look for us to act like that too. Yes, hey Tech Destroyer, it's been a while. How are you, baby? It's been a while. I ain't seen you on Discord or anything either. Yeah, so I just always say whatever energy that you put out in the universe, that's the energy that people gonna get back to you. People could quickly pick up on body language and energy without you even saying anything. Especially when you getting stuff done, you just gotta be. I ain't saying you gotta kiss nobody's butt, but you gotta be humble about certain situations that you know you don't have control over. And if you know, if I give this person attitude, they have the ability to stop, to hold up, or do anything that I need to get done, because they only ain't got to say nothing. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I knew my situation yesterday. Ain't nothing wrong with that, Tech Destroyer. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Get yourself together. We there. We're gonna always be there. And it's when you're ready to come back and start talking, have conversations, you know you always welcome. It's just a pleasant surprise to see you today. Yes, you gotta leave that attitude at home. Hey, Miss Renee, how you doing? You gotta leave that attitude at home, because it's so much things in this world that we can't control. And you getting hot and flustered, raising your blood pressure, and making you have a bad day. We have to learn when it's things that out of our hands we can't control it. We have to breathe a little. We have to breathe a little, and then we have to be like, okay, how should I approach this? Think about your approach so that you could get a good outcome and a good result. So that's how I was yesterday. I mean, even though I was frustrated about the whole situation, I just felt like, oh my goodness, a partner, wife. They didn't know I was frustrated. I didn't show them my demeanor, my voice, or attitude, or nothing. I did a lot of thank you, yes, thank you, and all this stuff. And it's not that I was like, I want the job done. And I knew the best way to get the job done, even though they were moving a little bit too slow, was to just, be polite, be courteous, talk to people. See, we try to talk at people. And when you talk at people, you get a different response. So people are like, how you know if you're talking at a person? Oh, hey, superstar, you know when you're talking at a person, and a person know when you're talking at them versus talking to them, because it come across in the attitude of your voice, and your body movement, and the strengthness of your voice, how it sounds. So I can realize, oh, this motherfucker talking at me, ain't talking to me. London said that's why I'm nice to everyone. You don't know what people going through. Yeah, so it's gotta. A lot of people don't understand that how you talking to me. No, you're talking at me, and when you're talking at me, I'm getting the energy of aggression. I'm feeling threatening. I don't like your tone. I don't like the way you come across. Um, yeah, you talking to me like I'm a child. You talking to me like I'm not grown. But if you're talking to me, the tone of your voice is different. The choice of words are different. And then people could feel that we're having a conversation. You're talking to me versus talking at me. Talking at someone is very demanding. It's a very demanding tone that's in your voice that people could pick up on. So yeah, but yeah, so that's That's how you get things done. Instead of talking at people, you have to talk to them. What's up, Jay? Jay Anthony in the house. Yeah, but I was like, yeah, I gotta come in and do the Thursday morning check in while I'm waiting on these people and people appreciate and do whatever they can. Yes, and that's it is. It's like you're playing a game. You know what I'm saying? Even though you're angry and upset, but it's called. Remember they used to say this thing: treat them with kindness. Remember people used to say you treat people with kindness and you'll get things done. You could be as angry and upset and as volatile about any situation that got you bawling. But if you go in and treat that situation with kindness and you dealing with other people because you don't know how them other people's day was going. And you might just come in with that with all volatile and angry, and you might just trigger something in them because they woke up on the wrong side of the bed, and they might take their anger out on you through your paperwork, through whatever situation you into. So you don't know how they woke up, how they feeling. Catch more flies with honey, yes. So we gotta remember that when we get into situations are out of our control, but we're frustrated, we're angry. I'm not saying those feelings are not valid. I never taking away anyone's feelings. All your feelings, how you feeling, your feelings are valid. But it's how you use them to get what you want. It's how you use them to get what you want when you're dealing with a situation. Yeah, so y'all know, so I'll be behind in my clothing haul because I wanted my clothing haul go up today. But y'all get the clothing haul tomorrow on a Friday. Um I told y'all that on the couch will be back on Saturday. Because there was a hold up in that. Hey husband, hey Miss Montgomery. Then you saw how many you could catch with what? With shit. I ain't messing with you. Oh man. He said, I saw how many you can catch with shit. Now, don't get it twisted. There are some people, when you do go in with kindness, that you have to flip that script because they coming at you with that negativity. But then sometimes you be like, okay, they may be coming with me like that. How I'm going to take this? If I'm going to come back with them, with that, or I'm still gonna go here and get what I want. And maybe once they realize that the way they talking to me is not affecting me, then maybe they'll calm down because this is true too. Because in situations that you could go into something just as nice as you want to, but that person can have just such an ugly attitude. Because like we said, we don't know how they woke up. So they having such a bad day, an ugly attitude. And when you come and talk to them, you talking to them in a good manner, they're not hearing the way your voice and tone coming across to them because they're in their own world upset and they just want to just be nasty to you. So you gonna think, do I be nasty back? Or because I could do nasty. Don't get me twisted. Y'all don't get me twisted. Y'all don't know me for real, for real. Um, Cause I could be a what the bitch in the kitchen if you want me to be. I'm not getting nasty with the rest, with the best of them, but I choose not to. I choose not to. I choose not to put that energy out in the world. I choose to always be a better me, the representation of myself. Not just of the color of my skin, but representation of myself. How I want to perceive myself out in this world. Because I done been times when that I done surprised some people. Oh no, honey. don't. We not gonna go there because I could take it there. But because I have been known to take it there. I will shut you down with some words about this mouth. But I choose not to because that's not who I am. So we can't allow people to bring that side of you out. So if I even come into a situation where I need the help from somebody and that person coming out all nasty and crazy, what do I choose to do? Think, Tanya, think. What do I choose to do? Okay. I see they nasty. They talk to me. They talking at me instead of talking to me. I'm not going to give them my energy. I'm not going to let you determine my day. Because when you get flustered with people and you give that energy, that this could throw your whole day off. So I'll just continue to be me. And then once they realize that my tone that's responding to your tone, it's not as aggressive and crazy as you, maybe when they hear that, they will calm themselves down and let's do this right. Let's talk to each other versus you talking at me and I'm talking to you. I'm telling you, y'all, girl, hey, because Southside, I could be ignorant with the best of them if I choose to. You know what I'm saying? I think we all got a little of that inside of us, but we choose how we handle our business, man. Y'all needed this morning. I really did. Thank y'all for the conversation. Rosa said, "Yeah, don't bring that hood out of me." Yes, conversation. Yes, things. But it's all good. I love life and I love people. It's just not just my people. I just love people in general, man. And yes, yes, Taylor, ain't that crazy, y'all? You better know. And to log back on who is aggressive UT, I'm ready to block their butt. It makes me so ready to block people. On the rain doing good as far as I know, Jay. Um, I haven't seen her since my mom's funeral. And that's to be honest. I haven't seen my aunt since, not since my mom's funeral, since my mom's funeral, then a month later, my cousin's funeral, then 3 weeks later, a month later, my auntie funeral, which is her sister too. And then 3 weeks later, my cousin's funeral. So I haven't seen my aunt in 2 years. August, it'll be 3 years since my mom been gone. August the 12th. It'll be 3 years, y'all. Time is going by so quick. Uh, yes. I haven't seen my aunt. Come August the 12th, it'll be 3 years since I seen my aunt. Now, I hear through the grapevine she's doing good because I talked to her daughter, Vanessa, my girl in Atlanta, is her granddaughter. And, I'll be like, how auntie doing? Sometimes she said, girl, I don't know how my grandma be doing. But then we'll ask her mother, and she'll be like, oh, she's doing good. So through the grapevine, I hear she's doing pretty okay. Yesterday, Vanessa told me, because I asked about her, and she told me grandma doing good. So, yeah. She the last sister, y'all. She the last sister. My grandmother had 14 kids. She had 3 girls and 11 boys. My Aunt Lorraine is the last sister. My mom gone. The baby sister gone. Aunt Lorraine is the oldest sister. My mom was the middle sister. And my auntie was the baby sister. So the middle sister gone. The baby sister gone. My auntie is the I don't need a hotel. I'm good. We got our bedrooms in the kitchen and that hallway. They're fixed today. I'm good. Now I would need a hotel with like some type of fire and it was flood everywhere and stuff. But we good. Our rooms was good. Yeah. Um, yeah. So yeah, it was a big family, 14 kids. So the 2 girls gone. Is one sister left, and how many brothers left? It's only 3 brothers that's not. So y'all do the math. How many? What's 11? Take away 3. Let me make that 10 brothers left. Cause it was 11 brothers. You take away 3. There's 9 brothers still left. Let me see. Uncle Fats, Ronald, Billy. 4. No, 4 brothers are gone. Uncle Gilbert. So how many brothers? It's 4 brothers gone and 2 sisters gone. So that's 6 from 14. How many kids left? Somebody do the math for me. And so it's 6 from 14, and that's how many of my grandmother's children is left. And of course my grandparents gone. I ain't think. So yeah, so it's 8. So it's 8. Okay, so it's 8. I still got 1 aunt and 7 uncles. And then my Uncle Dwight is doing good. Uncle Dwight is doing good. He's finally, they had put him back on a respirator, but yesterday his daughter called. She emailed me, text me, whatever I got it. It was through one of these phones doing something. She said that he is now. Look, somebody say my math ain't math. I'm confused on what she said. Look, that's why I told mine wasn't math either. I had to add it up. So it's yeah. So it's six. It was yes, four sons gone, two daughters gone, and it's 14 kids. So 14 take away six. Somebody said it's eight. So that means I got one auntie and seven uncles, and my uncle doing good for now. He's on dialysis. The prayer, prayer. I mean, the prayer of the Lord is strong because that's all we've been doing is praying for him. Jay said, "I got y'all," and so he's doing good. He did go back on oxygen, but now he's back off of it. He's out the ICU. He is on dialysis, and he's out the ICU. He's on his bipolar medication and stuff. So I don't know. I don't see my cousin. I might end up have to go to the hospital and visit him. I know what hospital. I ain't gonna say what hospital. Yeah. So he's good. He got out of ICU either Tuesday morning or yesterday morning. But he's finally out of ICU. So yeah. But that was a big scare there. But yeah, my cousin is doing good. My cousin Lamont is doing good. Oh, now the people here now, y'all. I hear Joshua talking to. I hear walkie talkies. I got my bedroom door closed. Tutu is Tutu. Man, we Tutu and and Ted. Tutu and Ted's a hot mess. I had Ted wanted me to do something yesterday, but I told Ted I can't do it. I told Ted everything was going on in my house yesterday. But I told her I'd do it today because she don't want to take Tutu to the grocery store because we still trying to lock Tutu down with this diabetes and certain foods that he can't eat. We trying to get him to know that you can't continue to eat like this because we don't want our little brother going into a diabetic coma. But with his bipolar and he bipolar schizophrenia, and he's not on medication. He won't take medication and been on medication years, but he's not a violent type with his situation. But he talks to himself, and it comes with this situation, and he determined that he is not a diabetic in his head. The doctors don't know what they talking about. We don't know what we talking about. So basically, he gonna eat and do what he want, and it's kind of hard. But none of us is not in the position. Even Michael being there with him, and Michael telling him, and then Michael's wife, when she cooks, she'll cook certain things for them, but they could eat. So Tutu don't have to be, eating this and eating that. But still, outside there, he has access to his own money. He getting allowance. And so I don't know who that person is. He getting allowance. So outside that, he still not go to corner stores and the gas station. He still, these sweets, man, these sodas, these sweets, these this is that. So Ted said, I'm not taking that man to the grocery store because he get upset with Ted in the grocery store when Ted try to get him more vegetables, and he loves fruit, but trying to, say you can't have this, you need to get this, you need to get that. And so Ted said he get aggressive in the store, far like get upset, I won't buy my food. And so Ted said that thing is embarrassing. So she said, you gonna have to order him some groceries. She said, please order his groceries. So you gotta give him his allowance, because one thing about my brother, he may be bipolar, he may be schizophrenic, but that Bama know when his money come, and he knows how much he's supposed to get. You cannot mess. One thing with my brother, you can't mess with his money. You can't mess with him. We gotta give him this allowance. He get a certain amount of money a month, and he has money on top of money on top. So if you F for Tutu's money, you might end up in the ground somewhere. And I say he don't get aggressive with his thing, but if you mess with his money, he'll hurt you. He called us. Ain't them coming? Yeah, and my mom took good care of him. My brother ain't one for nothing. My mom gave him his little allowance, and then she bought his little extra clothing and shoes on the side, and then he ate every day. My mom cooked breakfast and dinner, and during the daytime he'll eat whatever he want, lunch or whatever. But he always ate, and so he's not in that predicament anymore. He's not used to not having breakfast or having dinner cooked for him, but I don't have a big enough space to bring him in. Sid don't have a big enough space to bring him in. We don't want to put him nowhere because he's not in a stage that he need to be somewhere. We just need to cap down on his eating. So I don't know. So I might only be doing 1 year at this apartment because me and Tia and my son, and we've been talking on how to get a bigger place for all of us, y'all. We done had two family meetings, and Ted lease is ending, and I think Ted lease is about to be up. My lease in December. So we actually been talking and been looking, trying to find some 7 bedroom houses. So we could, all of us, including my sons, Tia, my niece, Tutu, for all of us to get in one big house together and work together as a whole unit. But the dilemma is that the prices on the houses for rent. And my sons is like, we might as well see if we could buy a house all together. I said, I don't know how that would work because the rent on the houses, but they do. They got 6 bedroom houses, 7 bedroom houses. We found some, but the rent on them like $5,000, $6,000, and which would all of us together, if all us together was to give up like $1,200 a month between all the people that's working, it is doable. But the thing is, it's like that's a lot of money to be putting into a rental property. But we looked at some. We been me and Tia, we done pulled up some houses. So that's our plan. We trying to think of something. We trying to think of something to do so that we could there be enough room and all us together. So and that's what my son Joshua said and Fufu said. He said, Mom, for that type of money, we should try to buy something together and whatever. So we actually trying to look into getting a family home for all of us, for Tia and her son. So Tia would need 2 bedrooms because she would need a bedroom. Her son would need a bedroom. And then for the people that's coming with me, that's 2 bedrooms for Tia, right? I would need a bedroom. Jackson would need a bedroom. Fufu would need a bedroom. Joshua would need a bedroom. Andrew would need a bedroom. And Tutu would need a bedroom. Michael said he don't want to do it. He said he want to, do his own apartment. So, and Brandon said he don't want to do it. So we looking for like a 7 bedroom with a den or something like that. And we did find some 6 bedrooms and we found some 7 bedrooms. But like I said, the $5,000 and $6,000 a month. No, well, we're trying to see because tell her out here we live at stuff is so high. And we ain't make everybody work and we got good jobs, but ain't nobody got no 6 figure salaries. And if you was to combine everything together, living together is just so much more affordable and so much more economical, right? It just like it seems like it just makes the most sense because just try honestly, we're not working with 6 figure salaries out here. Even though my sons, they all work, but ain't nobody making no 6 figure salaries. People bringing in 45,000 a year, or 38,000 a year, or 35,000 a year. You know what I'm saying? So it's more economically. And then we gotta take care of my brother. We was just thinking, what if we do this together? What if we do this together? I mean, for the foremost, we all get along. For the foremost, we all get along. We talk about how, and we even talked about, we were saying that me and Tia, we had said that if anybody get a disagreement in the house, I said then we just have family meeting. We have family meetings to find out, what's going on, what can we change. Hey child, we do a 6 or 7. We're trying to figure out, we'll make something work. We'll make it work. But it's like we can have family meetings, and then there's any disagreements. I mean, just to make it, because our lease, all our leases about to be up. Even though, because look, if I've been here almost 6 months, y'all know how fast December gonna be here. It don't even feel like I've been in here that long. You know how fast December's gonna be here, and Tia's on her 3rd year in her apartment. I'm about to be on my 1st year, and then we have, then we got our brother. He got an income. Everybody got incomes coming in. Yeah, with a basement, something like that. Even with those, they was running. Even we found a 6 bedroom was running like 3,500, 3,600. Yeah, other nationalities do it. Why not? Duplex or townhouse. Yeah, it be all before you know it. Yeah. And like I said, and that way Tia won't be alone, but always handling my brother. And I could be in the house with her, and like Tia was like, we could cook together. Oh, because they not with them, like relationship wise. Child, I don't know about them relationships. Well, my son married, so he good. Him, his family. That's why I said they're not coming. But the other ones, the other two, they ain't ready to live with them. Or I don't know, child. I can't speak on nobody relationship. They still here with. They still down. And then actually, the people that they with still at home too. The people that they with still at home. No, you good. You asked a legit question. I don't mind, baby. The people that they with, they still live at home with their parents. I mean, it's hard these days, I guess, to move out, to separate, and to pay these bills. I know a lot of people who's teaming up with family members and kids and stuff, but oh, thank you, baby, Miss V. So yeah, that's what we've been having that conversation for the last week, actually for the last week and a half, and we've been looking online for some stuff, and which we really did find one that we like. And what's the rent on that? We found a 6 bedroom, and we're gonna stay in Maryland. We found a 6 bedroom that we like, but I think the rent on that was 35 or 3,800 or something like that. It was 30 something. It was over 3,000, and it looked really good. It was just a six, and then it has a 6 bedroom with a den. I said, Tim, we can make that den a bedroom, so that'd be 7 bedroom. Oh, they still working on. Would be much cheaper. I don't know. Do we even had duplexes? Michelle said my youngest son came back home with me and helped me with bills. Yeah. But we gonna keep we gonna keep looking. We gonna keep looking. We gotta do something. Of course, Tia said she don't think she's re-signing her lease. She probably go month to month or something. And so if she go month to month, and my lease end in December, I want to really try to get something together. Rent is the price of mortgage these days. Yeah, so we try to figure out. So we gonna figure out what to do. We gonna try to figure out what to do. We gonna figure out what to do. But so that's what we've been doing behind closed doors. We've been discussing, a living situation. Yeah, that's why buying a house is cheaper. Well, we got a real estate lady out here. It said 3,500 will only get you 3 bedrooms out here. Oh, she been moved back to North Carolina, Pamela. She been back to North Carolina. She been moved back to North Carolina. Yeah, and that's the way he is too. Rent is way higher than mortgage. Rent is way higher than mortgage. But so that's the plan, y'all. That's what we've been thinking. That's what we've been discussing. And I said disgusting. That's what we've been discussing. Everybody is on board. Everybody is on board. So we've been discussing that, and hopefully we could actually make this happen. We've been discussing. I said that'd be so awesome. We could make this happen. That would be so awesome. I keep getting all these. I forgot to put my phone on do not disturb. But yeah, but sometimes as families, we gotta do to make it to make life works. We gotta do to make life work, and that's the verge. That's the doing things, and I'm hoping and praying for a situation. Hoping and praying for this situation. But yeah, y'all, I'm about to be up out of here. Shoot, I can't even go in the kitchen and cook. I can't even go in the kitchen and cook. So I don't know. I gotta find me something to eat. As I ain't gotta keep spending no money. We ordered food last night. And then we got ordered breakfast. So I hope they get my kitchen together because I ain't got no money to be ordering no food last night. Now I'm gonna have to order me and Jackson some breakfast now. And then everybody going to work. If they don't get the kitchen together, turn nothing back on, I can't go in the kitchen. Then I gotta order some food tonight for me and Jackson dinner. Nah. I thought I heard somebody out there, but I don't hear nobody. I read over close at 5 o'clock. I can't afford to order all that food. Mm-mm. So we might not do no breakfast. I just might sit around and wait until to see what's going to go on. Child, they ain't getting nobody no food voucher. I'm just gonna wait and see what's going on, and wait until around about 6 o'clock, and then we eat then. And if I gotta order, at least I just ordered one time instead of ordering twice. Cause I ordered last night, honey, and let me tell you, our food that we ordered last night for dinner, DoorDash. I don't know what's going on. How y'all feel like if DoorDash is going up? Cause I ordered me and Jackson some dinner last night. That shit came out to $48 for two meals, 17.99 a piece with each meal, and then the delivery fee and this, and then something was free, something was at zero, something was at zero. That shit came to $48 for two people. That could have been $48 of groceries. Yes, and order some pizza and y'all can eat off it twice. I don't like the pizzas that we got around here. Who deliver around here? What pieces they deliver here? I don't like Little Caesars. That stuff nasty. That I complain like every order I get some money back. Oh, what we did? We did turkey wings. Cause I wanted some turkey wings. That was me probably being greedy. No, I don't have a crock pot. We did some turkey wings, and so that's probably why it was 17.99. Cause we did some turkey wings. I wanted some turkey wings, so we did some turkey wings. But I think we may do McDonald's. I don't know. We gonna do something. I'm gonna figure it out but I'm gonna wait though because I'm gonna see what's going on with this kitchen. I'm gonna wait, and if we got one more day for them in this kitchen, cause like I said, they haven't came yet. And what time is it? Gotta pay the middleman and everyone else in between. Yeah. Hey, Nana 73. Oh, it's been a while since I seen your name. Child, don't nobody want moon. I'm the only one that got moving in my heart. These people don't want to leave no DC and Maryland. They did not want to leave. I'm the only. That's why I was trying to figure out should I do Uber Eats, but then we got the Grub Hub. You got TS Medicine started a live video. You got the Grub Hub, in which I only use Grub Hub twice. I don't even got that no more. I don't have a car. My children they be at work, so we don't have no car. Me and Jackson carless in the daytime. Um, Grubhub, I used them like twice in my whole life, and that was years ago. Hey, sis Cece, and I haven't used Uber Eats, and I don't know how long. So I don't know what I've been so stuck at DoorDash these last 2-3 years. Last 2 years, I DoorDash, but I have seen the change. DoorDash that went up. I don't know why they went up. I don't think they think people would notice it, but DoorDash has went up on their prices. They have gone up on their prices, and you can feel it and you see it. And I'm just like, what? So I don't know. I might do us some McDonald's. Depends on. It's crazy. I'm gonna tell you too. Me and Fufu did this thing like a month ago because my son, while they work in VA and we live in Maryland, so we compared DoorDash prices. Don't y'all know DoorDash is cheaper in Virginia than it is in Maryland? Don't you know the same price for a fish fillet meal was lowered, like $3 lower for a fish fillet meal in the part of Maryland I live at? It's your demographics. And people has always said that demographically, they always make the poor areas higher. They always make the people who struggle, middle class people, our areas for food and grocery stores and stuff, our prices are higher. My sons work in the VA out there with Amazon and all these big high rises with all these people at well, all who making over six-figure salaries, and all they restaurants on DoorDashes. We was looking at that. I said, this is crazy. Cause my son said, no, that don't cost that much. I just ordered this yesterday. I said, Fufu, I'm looking at the price right here. So he pulled up his DoorDash for the McDonald's and left in his work address. And his fish fillet meal was $3 cheaper than my fish fillet meal. I said, get the fuck. And so we got comparing a restaurant, and we saw that different restaurants, the same restaurants, just because our addresses was different, my meals was always $1 to $3 higher than the people in Virginia. Make that make sense. Why the people, I ain't gonna say poor people, but why the people who struggling always gotta pay more than the people who's not struggling? Why they in VA getting they McDonald's at a so McDonald's got this thing called shareable. So I said, let's look at the Big Mac shareable. The Big Mac shareable here was 27, $28. The Big Mac shareable for VA was $20. A freaking $8 difference on the shareable. The same amount of food, the same everything. All that was different was our address. I say the demographics. And I heard this years ago because I used to shop at this store called Shopping Food Warehouse. And Upper Marlboro, where we shop at, where that, again, I ain't gonna say poor, but where middle class people, where there's not that much money at. That shoppers, every time I go in that shop, it's like, damn, I was just in the shoppers down District Heights or what was shoppers I was at. I said, why this the same thing, but it's higher? Somebody say it's your demographics and it's your address. So they said they tend to make prices higher in poor neighborhoods than they do in richer neighborhoods. I said, get out here. So I'm just let y'all say that. Oh, you don't know what's a shareable? So y'all may not got it. So Big Mac, so McDonald's has shareables. They have shareables with that for a certain amount of money. So like the Big Mac shareable, you get two Big Macs, you get two medium fries, and you get a 20-piece nugget. And so it's called a shareable. And on my end it's $28. In VA it was either 20 or 21. And then they have so they got different packages. So they got a chicken sandwich shareable, and they used to have a filet fish shareable, and I used to tear them up because for $20.81 you used to get 4 filet fish sandwiches, 2 large fries, and it was 4 filet fish sandwiches, 2 large fries, and I think it was 2 drinks. And they was 18 something. Where I just moved from, it was 18 something. And then when taxes come to like 2082, we was tearing that McDonald's shareable up. Then all of a sudden, one day it was gone. I mean, every time I went to McDonald's, we was getting that filet fish shareable because it was $20 and it was feeding 4 people. It was like amazing, right? Good deal on the shareable. And this is like one day it was up and gone. I said, why the Sherba gone? So I went over to my friend Juliet house, who lived in Maryland. She don't live over there no more, but she used to live out there where Iverson Mall at. And me and Jackson spent the weekend over there. And I would say, dang, so I use her address. Her McDonald pop up. The filet of fish shareable is still there. And it's still there for the $18 come up to $20. And so I bought it. And Julia, I said, Julia, they took this away from our neighborhood. I said, they took this away from our neighborhood. I said, we don't even got the filet of fish shareable no more. But it still got it in her neighborhood. I'm saying this is a price. This is a game. They do stuff according to your neighborhood, your addresses, and everything. Oh, that was a promo. No, that wasn't a promo here, honey. We had that thing. Our shareables is we got share, but so now on our shareable, we still got the Big Mac shareable, which is like 28, almost 30 something dollars with taxes. And then we got the chicken sandwich shareable, and you got a chicken nugget shareable. Ours was not promotional because we had it for a couple. We had that. It was on there for a year or so on our McDonald's. And then you go other places, they still it's the owners of the McDonald's choice that sell to put forth. Yeah. So I was like, oh, I don't like no hot dogs in no microwave. My children used to do that a long time. You know, a hot dog in a microwave, it bring out the saltiness in the hot dog. I don't eat a lot of microwave food. My children back in the day, they used to put hot dogs in the microwave. I don't like no hot dogs in the microwave. If I had air fryer, it'd be something different, but I ain't got no hot dogs anyway, so that's not either here or there. But hot dogs in the microwave, I don't like them. They get so salty. They plump up and they be so salty. But it's all good. I'm gonna work it out. We gonna do. I gotta get an air fryer. I don't have an air fryer right now. We gonna do. We gonna do. It's just that I just think about how the prices of things are. It's just so crazy. But I'm gonna wait and see how long it take them to get this kitchen together if I can go back in it. Like I said, it's probably almost 2 o'clock and them Bama's not here yet. Them Bama's not in here yet because I don't hear. I thought I heard Joshua talk to somebody, but I think he just talked to his brother. Them Bama's not in here yet. Child, child, I already got my rent is already in my portal. There ain't no Lord nothing. They gonna Lord something, all right. But yeah, let me get up out of here. And I know, and that's the way it called me. That's just the way I see it. And that's just why I think good thoughts, even though I feel frustrated, I don't take the frustration out on the people that got to come and work because I want them to do the job and I don't want them to feel my negativity. Yeah, I'm going to call them now. They say salt hot dogs are salty no matter how you cook them. Girl, not on that grill. Ah! It looks so dry. Girl, it's not dry. That Kentucky pound cake is a long way from being dry. And I end up selling 4 pieces of them. I sold 4 pieces. Andrew took them to his work. He took a sample. I sold 4 slices of that Kentucky cake. That Kentucky cake is a long way from being dry, honey. That thing is good. It is so good. What else? I don't know. I just gotta wait until they get in. Good thing I got my 2 videos up for the week though. My 2 food videos. 2 food videos. I got them up for the week. We did the what was the blueberry muffins and child, that thing, I got to go get you a slice now and show it to you. I got them in a little container. That cake was on point and it's good. It's a mug. Soft and wet. Because I tell you, that's how Andrew took me to work. He said, oh, this how a cake's supposed to taste. He said, it is so moist and good. I said, yeah, take this junk to work. And he ended up selling 4 slices for me, so I ended up selling $3 a slice because we was eating that cake, y'all. We was, oh, she said, we was eating that cake, y'all. So how many pieces I end up cutting? I ended up using like 10 containers and I sold them at $3 a slice. I just want to see if they could sell. So Andrew sold all 4 slices. But he said the parfaits the weekend, he taking the parfaits to work to sell for the weekend. And then We've been eating. Jackson had about 4 pieces. He said, Mom, can we have some? I said, go ahead and eat it, child. And so yeah, so since I couldn't sell it, and I was trying to get that cake because I had a slice last night with some whipped cream. I had my eyeballs rolling up inside my head, honey. Mm, 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 mm. I'm doing I got my containers for the parfaits, the cake parfaits that I'm be selling the weekend. I would have been They would have been going out today, but then all the stuff happened with the water and stuff. Um so I can't do them. So I told Andrew when he go to work on Saturday and Sunday, he could sell on the weekend. But I said today and tomorrow, with everything going on with the kitchen and the hallway, I gotta wait till they put the kitchen back together and stuff. Oh, somebody say what? Oh, somebody say what? I don't know if that came through my vent. I looked at my TV. I say, girl, I do not. I'm gonna tell you one thing she can do. I tell you this other day. One thing I could do, I can't decorate no cake to save my life. You heard that too. I did too. I don't know what the heck that was. I can't decorate a cake to save my life. I can't ice in a cake to save my life. But one thing she can do, she'll make a pound cake all day long, boo. I can make all types of pound cakes. I heard that, but I still don't know where it came from. I heard that, and I still don't know where it came from. I know that's not Jackson. I'm looking at Jackson. Oh, I ain't got no grandbaby here, and my TV screen is not even on. It's showing pictures on my TV. That's why I looked up at the vent. I'm like, y'all. Yeah, I think my window is cracked. It probably came from outside. So I'm like, what the? It probably came from outside from somewhere. I don't know. Man. Look, nah, Brandon, we don't do that. Hey, we ain't got nothing but the good Lord up in this house, baby. Angels. Angels and God. That's all up in here. Angels and God. That's all up in here, boo. Okay, I hear kids. My window open. I hear kids now. My window open. Yeah, I hear kids. My window's open. My window open. But wait a minute, why kids not at school? It's just 1:30 in the afternoon. But these might be some kids that don't go to school. Might be some younger kids that don't go to school. And then I got the patio. They might be some kids on their patio, on their balconies up there. Yeah, because that thing was like, what the hell? All right, y'all, let me go. Let me get up out of here. All right, so I thank you for the morning check-in. Yeah, that's why I said there might be some younger kids, some toddlers or something on a balcony or something. As I hear kids, I hear playing. Yeah. I'll put the K Johnson offer up. I know that's right, Rosa. I call them all the time. That's why I know we ain't got none of that going on up here. Okay. Um. Yes. Thank you, Superstar. And y'all don't even know, but you know. But you know. What else would I say? I was trying to figure out how I could sell my parfaits, because I know that a lot of people on TikTok and they sell a lot of those miniature cakes and those things, and I was trying to figure out how I can do that, um but I can. I'm gonna figure something out. Right now I'm starting locally, but that's through my son's job. Starting locally through the job. Yeah. Yep. Damn, see, why y'all talk about cake? Why y'all gonna make me eat a piece of cake? Jackson, wasn't any more of them cake stuff in there? Huh? Jackson, I see you moving. You hear me? Huh? What's not really? Not really could mean yes or no. When somebody asks you, is there any more cake left in there? It's either yes or no. What the hell is a not really? Not really could mean so many things. It could be not really, it's in there, but I don't want to go get it for you, or not really. What is a not really? It's either there's any more cakes left, or no, there's no more. Which one do you, which one of these answers you want to answer? Okay. He said no. I'm about to smack me some people, man. What the hell is not really? I know, and I'm gonna tell you, Jackson greedy butt. No, I put him in slices and put him in those containers. Jackson greedy butt. He don't ain't never eat cake. This Bama had about 5 pieces of this cake. 5 pieces. I be like, I said, Jackson. He said, "Man, this cake good." Jackson had about 5 pieces of cake, and he never eat cake. Okay, he'll eat a piece, but he'll never go by. He had 5 pieces of this cake because I was counting. Cause me myself, I had about 4 pieces. That's why when I make my cakes, the cakes gotta go. Like that carrot cake, man, we tore that carrot cake up. And two, it was at the end and it was on the table. And Andrew gonna talk about he was eating the crumbs and he'll come in the room. Mom, I said, what? He said, man, that carrot cake is so good. Why you ain't tell me to make her? I said, Andrew, that carrot cake been in that refrigerator for like 3 days. Ted came and got 3 big pieces. Ted said, man, Tony, we tore that carrot cake up. I said, I know y'all did, 'cause that thing was good. And Andrew's girlfriend came and got 2. I said, then you knew the cake was in there because when Rachel was here, Rachel took 2 pieces home with her. I said, so how you not know the carrot cake was in here? We sit there, cut Rachel 2 pieces. And now you sitting, because I took it out the refrigerator to throw it away, and because it had, little stuff to be on the side of the pan and stuff. So he get to eating out the pan and the crumbs. I was like, man, that carrot cake good. Man, you make good carrot cake. I said, Andrew, we tore that carrot cake good. I said, people came and got pieces, and what people didn't get, Jocelyn took pieces. Jocelyn took something to work 2 times. I said, then we was eating, then the 5 or 6 pieces I gave away. I said, so how you know this is why I don't make cake in my home. I don't like making cake because I got a cake fetish. I got that from my mama. My mama got it from her mama. And I don't know who her mama got because unfortunately, her mama wasn't what grew up with her, they passed away. But we got cake fetishes in our family. Where that, my everybody love cake. Everybody love cake. Everybody love cake. And so I get to the point now, I was like, if I make a cake, I want people to come to get it. But out this cake, I made this butter rum cake. Man, that butter Kentucky cake, that thing is a bomb, yeah. You can't get no better than that. And so I know Jackson had like 5 pieces. I had 4. My son Fufu had 1. Andrew had 2 pieces. And then the rest of it, I sold about 4 pieces. So I was like, man, I can't make no cake in my house. It's my downfall. Yeah, that's because that temptation is real, and I try to keep. Yes, I try to keep. That's why. But see, but I do. But I have a. I'm a food channel. See, the one thing I cook and I bake. Some people can't do it both. Some people they could cook, but they're not bakers. Some people are bakers, but they're not cooks. I do it both. I'm a cook and I bake. So that's like a double that's just like bad. That is like bad. Like I gotta do some butter cookies. So somebody asked me to do some butter cookie recipe. I make the bomb butter cookies, but I don't have no butter. So I'm about to when I go grocery shopping next week, I'll probably do a butter cookie recipe next week. Yeah, and see now you have me wanting cake. Yes, that's what I'm saying. So I'll be like, oh my goodness. So yeah. So I'll have your butter cookies for you next week, dog. But I'm gonna tell you, when it comes to cookies, cookies is like my enemy. The only cookies I do not make, I make some good snickerdoodles. I make some good oatmeal cookies. I make some good chocolate chip, and I make some good butter cookies. Any other cookies, I really haven't took time to learn how to bake. But them are my 4 cookies that I got in my bake wheelhouse. Is oatmeal, because my oatmeal cookies were so good, honey. 3 years ago, when I was living in my house, I had this lady that worked for on the FedEx. Her and her husband worked for FedEx, and she wanted some oatmeal cookies. And my mom had told her, well, Tanya, she got a cooking channel. She make cookies. She make oatmeal cookies. Her and her husband bought a dozen of my oatmeal cookies. And next thing you know, they bought them. They took them to work because they worked the overnight shift. I was getting orders from her husband, and their co-workers. It's like, oh my God, them oatmeal cookies sound so good. I make the best oatmeal cookies, and I was selling oatmeal cookies like for 3 months, and then they wasn't working there no more because they was doing the seasonal or whatever, and I was making money selling oatmeal cookies by the dozen to her and her husband. And when she wasn't getting orders from a couple of people at her job, her and her husband every payday they was ordering 2 dozen. He said, "Y'all, we addicted to your oatmeal cookies." So I make good oatmeal cookies. I make bomb snickerdoodle cookies to the fact that people told me I bought my snickerdoodle cookies from the cookie place. No, I didn't, boo. I made no snickerdoodles. They was like, you did not. You went to the mall and got these. No, the mall is my oven and my 2 hands. So I make good oatmeal, good snickerdoodles, good butter, and good chocolate chip. Any other cookie I don't make, I don't deal with. I don't make no coconut cookies. I don't make no. I like the thumbprint cookies. I like thumbprint cookies, and I like sugar cookies. But yeah, so oatmeal cookies are your favorite. I got that oatmeal cookie recipe that's on my channel. That's the recipe I used that I was selling my oatmeal cookies to them. Got the little bags from Amazon, the cookie bags and everything from Amazon. I had a girl. I don't know why I ain't open no bakery up. And the only reason I ain't open no bakery up because I don't know how to decorate. But then I then learned by looking at the Food Network and all them baking shows, you don't know how to decorate. You can hire a decorator. You can hire a decorator. You use your cake recipe for the cake, and you can hire a decorator and still own a bakery. I didn't know that then. I thought you had to do it all. I thought you had to do the cake and decorate it. I didn't know that till I started looking at cake shows and stuff, and looking at cupcake wars and cake shows and all that stuff, that you go hire a cake decorator. You can use your recipe because of the moistness and deliciousness of the cake, and you hire a cake decorator to do everything else. I did not know that. So it's so when we say we can't do anything, we got to stop saying the word can't. We have to like really dig into and do research and find out what could be done. Because if things could be done and still say you got a bakery, no, I might not do the cake decorating, but it's still my bakery because it's my recipe and it's my cakes that's and with those two combined, girl. Uh-uh. Listen, look, I'm trying to get your money up and over here for a second. Yes. So yeah, so it's a lot of things that you could implement that you could do. But so right now, that's what I'm about to do. I'm about to be selling these parfaits to my son's job. Like I said, they get it here. When I get off this thing with y'all, I'm gonna call this rental office too, ask them they know what time of day they're gonna be coming. So that we can I can see when I'm get back in my kitchen. Cause I do need to get these parfaits together. That's for sure. But this is my last time telling y'all I gotta go. I gotta go. I'm up out of here. It was a good Thursday. Thank you guys. Thank you. This is more so for me than it was for you. I'm sorry. I'm gonna tell y'all that. No, it probably is. Yes, it is, isn't it, Tasha? It really is. And that's for any and everybody who out here doing their thing. If you out here doing the damn thing and you making money off of it, no nobody watching. She probably on her lunch break too. Don't nobody watch me. They just don't. Why they just don't watch their people? And you would know I'm doing something. Yeah, I'm really gonna go next. I'm about to call my cousin back. See what she was. She may be on her lunch break. Yes, but thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for always being here. I love you guys. This is a good Thursday morning check-in, and I'm most definitely see you guys tomorrow. But TGIF, and see you Saturday for On the Couch. I love you. I am so out of here. You guys have a great Thursday. I got some phone calls to make.